Salvete omnes. This is Abbey Latin, Liber Primus, Chapter 3. This is Exercise C. Exercise C is very similar to Exercise B, except we are now working in reverse. Where Exercise B, we had the Latin verb, and we were to give the English equivalents. Here, we have the English equivalents, and we are to give the Latin verbs. All right, so let's walk through this in roughly the same way we did Exercise B, just a little bit backwards. So number one, I give, I give. So the subject pronoun I tells us that this verb is first person singular, because it's I, you, he, she, it, we, ye, they, for first, second, third, singular, and plural. So first person singular is I. Then we have give, give. So this is, all of these are going to be present tense. It's the only tense you know. So I give in the present tense, present time. I am giving. The Latin verb for give is do, dare, dedi, datus. I give, first person singular. Why? That's just the first principal part of the Latin verb. So do, dare, dedi, datus. Make sure you know the principal parts. Those are important. It is principal that you know those important principal parts. All right, let's move on to number two. I am giving. I am giving. And the reason I put this on here is because I want you to realize that in Latin, I am giving, that is a progressive present tense in English, meaning it is currently, progressively, process happening right now at the moment. I am giving. So we have a subject pronoun I, first person singular. We have a helping verb, and then we have participial form giving. So present participial form in English, giving. It's happening currently, immediately, right now. So in Latin, these are actually the same. The Romans do not have a separate form for I give versus I am giving. So these are equivalent in Latin. So number two, I am giving, is just the first person singular, I. And then am giving, the Romans just said, well, that's present tense, present time, so do. Do is once again the answer, number two, do. Do means I am giving, I give, and I do give. So number three, you sees. You sees, you, second person singular, you sees. So O, S, T, most tis so much. We want the S for second person singular. So we want an S on the end of the verb to seize. Occupo, occupare, occupavi, occupatus. Make sure you know the principal parts. So you go to the second person, you go to the second principal part, occupare. Chop off the RE, you get occupa. That's the present stem of this verb, this first conjugation verb. And then you add the S, for this, the subject pronoun you. So you sees is occupas. Occupas. O-C-C. There are two C's there. Oc, and then kupas, with an A, a long A, and then an S. For he loves. He loves. So he is third person singular. Loves, from the Latin amo, amare, amavi, amatus. You got to know those principal parts. So loves, he loves. You need the present stem. You go to the second principal part, amare. You chop off the RE. You get the stem ama, and then add O-S-T. We want the T for he, third person singular. So the answer is amat. Amat. A-M-A-T. Amat. 5. She looks at. She looks at. All right, she, like he, is third person singular. There's only one of them. Third person singular. looks at. Latin's principal parts are specto, spectare, spectavi, spectatus. We want the present stem, which is the second principal part, spectare. Chop off the RE and we get the stem specta, and then add the T for OST, third person singular T, mustisunt. So spectat, spectat. 6, we are calling. We are calling. Remember that Latin has no progressive form different from any other form. Latin just sees this as the present tense, present time. So don't freak out that this is a helping verb. Latin does not consider this it's not there. So we are calling equals we call. So this is we, first person plural, that's our subject pronoun in English, and then call, we call. So voco, vocare, vocavi, vocatus. So the present stem is vocare, second principal part, chop off the RE, voca. The present stem is voca, and then add the mus for the first person plural. Vocamus, vocamus. 7, ye work, ye are working right now. So ye, that is the second person plural. So OST mus tis, tis is second person plural, tis. So work is laboro, laborare, laboravi, laboratus. Go to the second principal part, laborare, chop off the RE and you get labora, and then you add tis, laboratis, laboratis, ye work. Number 8, they prepare, they prepare. So they is third person plural, they, third person plural, and we have prepare, that is paro, parare, paravi, paratus. Second principal part is parare, chop off the RE to get the present stem para, and then add the unt. So we get parant, parant. Number 9, we look at, so we, first person plural, the ending is going to be mus. Look at, specto, spectare, spectavi, spectatus. The present stem is specta, spectamus, spectamus. 10, you fight, you fight. So you, second person singular S, pugno, pugnare, pugnavi, pugnatus. The stem is pugna, add the S, pugnas, pugnas. 11, they love. So third person plural, amo, amare, amavi, amatus, amant, amant. I am working right now. It's going to be the first principal part, laboro, laboro. Remember, Latin has no progressive form, different from its normal form. So I am working equals I work. We are walking, ambulamus, ambulamus. They give, third person plural, they give, dant, dant. Ye are sailing, second person plural, navigatis, navigatis. And she calls, third person singular, vocat, vocat. Optime, very well done. You are now ready to move on to the next exercise, which is on parsing. Valete omnes.